Methodist Church would supply the invocation, and then remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. Reverend, thank you for being here.
Thank you. Let us pray together. Gracious God, during this holy season that some call Advent, others call the Christmas time, others simply call the holidays, remind us that even the word holidays mean holy days, and these are holy days. And we ask that whatever our faith might be, that these might be times of joy, anticipation, and self-service. We thank you for this fair city that we are all here to serve. We ask that during this season, this holy season, we might be fully aware of all the blessings that we have, and we might be committed to making it an even better place. Be with our fair city and our city council as they do the work that they are called and elected to do, and guide us in all things this night. For it's in the name of Christ we pray.
Amen. We have a special guest.
Yes, this is Mr. Bryant Medley. He is a 5th grader at Kiddystone Elementary, and his homeroom teacher is Miss Bell. He will lead the pledge for us tonight.
Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all. You can be seated. Hey, thank you.
Good job.
Did you get to basketball practice? So thank you. All right, roll call, please.
Mr. Taylor?
Here.
Mr. Green?
Here.
Mr. Wilson?
Here.
Ms. Laster?
Here.
Mr. Galloway?
Here.
That leads us to item number 5, proclamations. We do not have any tonight, so we'll move on to item 6, where we start our work session part of this meeting. Item A is the acceptance of the minutes. Questions, comments, concerns, anything? All right, thank you. Thank you, Brenda. Item B is the severe weather preparedness tax holiday. Anyone gonna speak on that? Mayor, anyone?
It's a typical thing we have done in the past where they give a tax break on supplies that might need in case of some kind of a catastrophe, tornado, whatever it might be. And it's state authorized.
Yeah. We've done that in the years past, correct?
Yeah.
Any questions, comments?
No, I like supporting it.
Yep, that's what I think so. Any opportunity we have to be able to do that. And I think we've also, in the past, did a little research that we really don't see a lot of difference in revenues by allowing this. But if people want to take advantage of it, it's a good time to take advantage of it. Item C is council meeting dates for 2025. Patty? That's you.
The only one that I really see is on holiday is May the 26th. I think this past year we moved it to maybe Tuesday, just whatever y'all want to do with that one. And then we do have to add that November the 3rd in as the organizational meeting, and we need to know what time you want to have that meeting.
Normally do it in the mornings, do we not?
Yeah, we usually do it in the morning. Also, it can be counted as one of your meetings, one of the council's meetings for the month. So if you don't necessarily want to have the new council to have 3 meetings that month, you can go ahead and use that as your regular meeting for that.
Would it not? Go ahead.
No, I was just looking at, because we were talking about it with Thanksgiving 2 weeks ago. Is that right, or was it a week ago? 2 weeks ago now, I guess. But that instead of having that meeting the week of Thanksgiving, then if you did roll to having the 3rd and the 17th in November.
No. You're good. I'm all ears.
You look like more than ears to me.
What would be the harm if with a new council coming in, would it not maybe behoove to have 3 in that month? Because you're going to be, one of them, you're going to be setting everything up, right?
Yes, sir.
So the other 2, I think it would, now, personally, hopefully I'm there, but I would say it makes more sense to me for the 3. But that's...
I think that's what we've always done.
We normally have,
So,
I
yeah.
think so. So we're gonna keep it the same, have that meeting on the 3rd, so we can bring in the new elected officials, have the organizational meeting, then have the regular council meetings the next, the 10th and 10th and 24th.
What time do you want the organizational meeting to start?
Well, the
Well,
swearing.
not knowing if we're gonna be here or not, it's difficult to say.
I thought it happened right after the swearing in.
That's what we
It
did
did,
last
but I think
year.
it was just a matter of setting that time.
I mean, that's how we did it.
The reason that it was, the reason I had her add this to this for discussion tonight is because at the time that this organizational meeting needs to be, scheduled, especially with our mayor not planning on running,
I think you need to have 4 meetings that month.
you don't really have someone in charge to set that meeting.
But that's how it's
It's
gonna
what it
be.
said in my training, that it would be best if you know that your mayor's not coming back, to go ahead and have your current council at this time, go ahead and set that meeting, time and date, so that it's already set in
I
stone.
know, but I'm just saying, like, I thought we did it right after we got sworn in. I mean, that's first thing in the morning.
I think that's what,
That's what we did last
That's
year.
what we did last
It's sworn in during the meeting.
that is,
You know-
that's what I'm
but
saying.
you know what I'm saying, I mean, it's not like we do
That's
that.
why it has
have
to
the
be
meeting
done
the
on
next
that
morning
day.
after
You
election.
guys just need to pick what time. You didn't get to pick the date. You can pick what time that morning you want to start, is what I'm
We're
asking.
on 9
I can
o'clock.
understand the concern for what they're telling you, but that the current mayor will still be mayor up until the midnight of the 2nd. So he still can, I mean, his duties of mayor won't cease until the actual new mayor ends, so.
I'm just telling you what
We
the
usually did it, I wanna say
municipalities
it's
told me.
7:30, we usually do it
Yeah,
early.
it's early.
Now, wait a minute, how early you say?
That's why I was trying to look and see if I could figure out when it was prior.
I thought it was 9 o'clock.
I don't think I think it's always been early.
It has.
It's usually done as early as possible
Early.
because you
You have
take, you
no-
go into, your term officially starts at midnight and the new term officially starts at midnight and the old term officially stops at midnight. So kind of between midnight and the time that y'all.
Anarchy all across the
Mass
city.
hysteria, dogs and cats living together.
I
You
must
know,
have-
just go
Hey,
haywire.
I must have
It's
gone-
like
I
the
must have
parking
gone the
lots at
wrong
the convenience
place
store.
last
It's just
time.
everybody does what they
It
want
wasn't
to.
7 o'clock in the
But even
morning.
with that being said, even though one term ends and the other term begins at a certain time, until those people are sworn in, you're still responsible.
7 a.m.
Does that mean we have to pay the
We may not be
existing?
there anyway.
Well, that's true. We may be on the outside looking in, right?
They
Gotcha.
may not listen at
That's
7 o'clock.
true. Okay, 7 o'clock. I'm good.
I mean, I just threw a number because no one else was throwing the
Seven.
time.
Well, I said 9.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I thought 9 was legit, because you can go eat breakfast.
Are you ready by 7?
She's not up by
Always
then.
ready. No,
Yeah.
hold up, hold up. Yes, I'm
We
ready.
didn't hear your comment, I just wanna make sure.
Yes, I agree.
7 a.m. on the 3rd.
Holy smoke.
All right, what do you wanna do with the 26th?
Of May,
May the 26th.
it's bumped it.
And I
Move it
usually
to the
call
Tuesday?
that-
Oh, the 26th.
Mhm.
What, didn't we just roll it to the next day, the last time we had a?
We did last year.
Yeah, I think just do that.
Why don't we just do that? That's
Move it to the
simple.
27th?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're not gonna meet at 7 o'clock in the morning, though, are we?
No, I don't believe so.
Thank you, Mr. President.
So is that as clear as mud?
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, that's the only one that I saw a conflict with.
Any other discussion on our meetings for 2025?
Ooh.
Yeah. All right, hearing none, we'll move on to holidays of 2025. Is that you again, Patty?
No. Y'all just look at it, see if y'all are good with it, see if you wanna do anything different, otherwise, this is it.
I think everyone's trying to find it on their tablet right now.
Oh, I can't write it down. Works for us. I mean,
There's nothing that's a unique.
it's not anything different than last year, is it? But Christmas Eve,
Christmas is still on the 25th,
they still haven't changed that. I bet that's at 7 o'clock in the morning too.
Well, if you're, only if you've been good.
Well, I just,
Christmas Eve and Christmas Day falling on a Wednesday and Thursday, which would be.
Yeah, that would be the
back
only
before
thing y'all would look
Friday.
at, kinda like that, if you wanted to give it a Friday.
Stroke a check. Here, okay, you think you
Then
finished?
it happens again
we
on,
why not do the 25th, 26th, Patty?
huh?
Why not just do 25th, 26th, and you'd have Christmas Day, day after, and the weekend?
I mean, if I'm gonna be off on the 26th, you know what I'll do, take annual leave day. So I don't have a problem either way. We'll be finished with, our meeting.
Any comment?
I'm good.
Leave it as is. What was
We
sent
can
out?
always change it,
That's
can't
what
we?
I was gonna, yeah, I mean, it's,
Well, the thing was, you don't like to change it in the.
Try to know
middle
ahead of time.
the
I don't,
thing.
that was me. I don't like waiting till the last minute to
Yeah.
do it.
But it
Yeah.
can, but,
Right.
but it
Yeah.
can still be done if it needs to be, right?
yes, yeah.
If y'all want to bring it up, it can.
So we're gonna go semi-table that for the time being, or just go with what we have? No, I mean, we're
No,
not this
all
work
right,
session.
we're-
I
You
was
don't
joking. I
have
was
to
joking.
vote on this,
Right.
because these are the ones that are in our policy manual, so it was just to let you know what's happening. to
That's
see
an
if you want
FYI.
to
If
do
we
that.
wanna give it extra. All right, thank you. Anything, there's nothing else on this? We good?
Mhm.
All right, thank you all, thank you all. Is there any other business that to come before the council during this work session?
Good evening.
Evening?
At the end of October, I shared with you that the Appalachian Regional Commission Ready Grants to Grow was inviting qualified local municipalities that were located within the 423 counties in Appalachia to submit a letter of interest. So I submitted that letter for the city of Jacksonville. And last Thursday, we were notified that they've reviewed our proposal and would like us to move on to the application phase. The proposal was for Jacksonville Community Transit Service that would tie into the current EARPDC ACTS program. I'll work with Mrs. Grant and Shane at EARPDC to put together the application and submit it by February 15th. And the grant is to begin later in 2025, running for 3 years, and would cover up to $500,000 with cost share of 30%. At this time, I'd just like to know if the city council would like for me to proceed with the application process.
The 500,000, is that over the course of the grant?
Yes,
period?
it's the course, over the course of the 3 years.
Tricia, would the match be spread out over the 3 years as well?
Yes.
So our match is how much?
It would be
30%.
30%.
30% of the 500,
Yes.
and we can spread it out over 3 payments.
Yeah. Or whatever the excess is. It's 100, it would be that 30% for.
All right, if we proceed with this,
Yes,
then
sir.
are we locked into doing it? Or is
You're
there?
not locked in until you sign that final grant acceptance, if they award it. Like if they award it and then you guys go, no, we really don't like this deal, you can back out of it at that point and say, we would like to return the funds to you, we're gonna not do this at this time.
All right, does that hurt the next time you apply for something like that?
It can affect it, it just depends. I mean, if we can put together a reasonable, letter to explain why we're backing out of accepting those funds, then they may be, understanding. But for the most part, if you get awarded it, you wanna try. We're in a position that, we're in a county that has gone from being transitional to at-risk, so we have a higher chance of being awarded funds right now. From our
Originally, when we looked at this, there was even a difficulty of getting the equipment, getting the vehicles. There was like a 2-year wait time for.
Yeah, and I think Shane has a process now that it doesn't take quite as long. We kind of reached out to him a little bit today And so he wanted to know, when can he get started? We told him we needed to, get through the meeting tonight. No, this is only an invite to submit an application. It's still gotta go through the process of review. It's no guarantee that we would say get it, but this is just submitting a full application now.
After the
That's what
3
she
years,
said.
can we reapply, or how do they do?
Yes, we can reapply after the 3
Same,
years.
same application process?
We would then be considered a reapplicant, so we have a better chance of acceptance if we can show them that we're successful in this program and we're getting results. And that's what they're looking for, is they're looking for positive results.
That would give us that opportunity to show the need. Because I've often said, we don't know what we don't know. Field of Dreams analogy, build it, they will come kind of thing.
Yeah, most
So we
definitely.
don't really know.
What would, how would the transit, would it be just the Jacksonville area, or would they be all over,
So this would be, following the, research study that, they did, previously, this would offer a transit within Jacksonville, and going on to JSU and throughout Jacksonville, and then it would also have a, rider request aspect to where they could call the day before, up to the day before, put in a request, maybe they have to go to the hospital or a doctor's office or something like that, and put in that special request for a ride.
Would that not duplicate what Jack State, don't they have?
Yeah,
bus
I
system?
think we need to when we looked at that original route 2 years ago now, that was part of that. And it was discussed then that they may not need the stops at JSU.
Right. We would still need to go through and do an analysis of the stops that are currently on the map and see if they're still valid or if they need to change.
Would that affect the awarding of the grant?
So,
If they didn't need our transportation?
no, I do not believe that it would affect it.
I think that would give us a better opportunity to serve where actually the needs are.
Right.
We can concentrate a little bit more.
And not Terry calling the day before the Dairy Queen.
Well, you can already do that, can you not? Call the day before, you can have special transit?
And ask for special transit, but, this would just be, we would have buses that just service Jacksonville. And so it would not be as difficult. Some people that I've talked to have said that it's kind of difficult because we don't have just specific area buses.
What happens if they need to go to Gadsden or to Birmingham to the doctor?
It's a Calhoun County.
And that's it?
It is a Calhoun only.
Who will be responsible for the maintenance?
It would be part of the,
Of the
grant,
grant,
and it would go in with, if we're incorporating into ACTS, it would be part of that program.
I think we ought to go ahead and pursue it. We're not locked into anything. I think we'll learn more about it as we go
If
into
we're going
it.
to.
I think the grant opportunity allows us the flexibility to see if it's gonna work or not.
I think it'd be good.
Yeah, good.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so
How
much.
many more, wait a minute, how many more grants you got? Keep talking.
I do have a couple others, but I'm gonna bring them to you on the 23rd.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Christmas.
Any other business come before the council? Hearing and seeing none, item 7.
Consider action to enter into an executive session under the provisions of the Code of Alabama, section 36-25A-7A1, to discuss the general reputation and character, physical condition, professional competence, or mental health of individuals, and section 36-25A-7A6, to discuss the consideration the governmental body is willing to offer or accept when considering the purchase, sale, exchange, lease, or market value of real property.
So moved.
Have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Motion second, any discussion? We will be returning, we're gonna shoot for a 20-minute. I've always been told I have to put an actual minute amount out there. So, if it's longer than 20 minutes, we'll come out and let you know. So we do appreciate it, so roll call, please.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Ms. Laster?
Yes.
Mr. Galloway?
Yes.
We'll be back as soon as possible, thank you. adoption of the minutes.
So moved.
Second.
A motion and a second, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Item 9 is the adoption of the agenda.
And we do have one amendment to the main agenda. Add item 10A, consider action to schedule a public hearing for December 23rd, 2024 at 6 o'clock PM regarding the hotel development of Jack's Hotel 2 LLC regarding the Alabama State Constitution Amendment 772.
Anything else? All right, have a motion to accept the agenda as amended.
So moved.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Item 10 is public comments concerning any agenda item. This is your opportunity to speak on anything that we just approved the agenda. Seeing no one come forward, we'll move on to item 10A.
Consider action to schedule a public hearing for December 23rd, 2024 at 6 o'clock PM regarding the hotel development of Jack's Hotel 2 LLC regarding the Alabama State Constitution Amendment 772.
So moved.
Second.
Motion to have a second?
Second.
Second. Any other questions? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Item 11.
Public hearing regarding the retail on-premises beer, wine, and liquor license of Jose Servando Lopez doing business as El Patron Authentic Mexican Restaurant LLC located at 809 Pelham Road South, Jacksonville.
All right, the public hearing is now open. Anyone like to have comment concerning this license? Seeing no one come forward, we'll move on to item 12.
Public hearing regarding the retail on-premise beer and liquor license of Jonathan Jumpkins doing business as Brothers Bar located at 206 Pelham Road South, Jacksonville.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Motion, do I have a second?
No, it's a public hearing.
They're opening a public.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I jumped. I knew I had 2 public hearings. All right, I will now since I was corrected, open a public hearing on this matter. Anyone like to come forward and speak? Seeing no one come forward, we'll close the public hearing and move on to item 13.
Consider action to approve the retail on-premises beer, wine, and liquor license of Jose Servando Lopez doing business as El Patron Authentic Mexican Restaurant LLC located at 809 Pelham Road South, Jacksonville, per the attached.
So moved.
Have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Item 14.
Consider action to approve the retail on-premises beer and liquor license of Jonathan Jumpkins doing business as Brothers Bar located at 206 Pelham Road South, Jacksonville.
So moved.
Have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Have a motion, second, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Item 15.
Consider action to accept the Planning Commission report regarding the rezoning request of Alan and Stephanie Bumbalow to rezone certain property at 13380 Oak Southwest from R2 two-family residential district to B2 general business district and schedule a public hearing for same on January 13, 2025 at 6 o'clock PM.
So moved.
Have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Second, motion and second, any discussion? It's just for us to accept the planning commission's report and then to set the public hearing.
Yeah.
All right, no other discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Item 16.
Consider action to accept the bid report and approve resolution number R-2228-25, rejecting bid number 25-03, purchase of vehicles for police department.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Item 17.
Consider action to accept the bid report and approve resolution number R-2229-25 to award bid number 25-04, purchase of equipment for 2025 PPV admin for police department to Buster Miles Upfitters.
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
A motion and second, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Item 18.
Consider action to accept the bid report and approve resolution number R-2230-25 to award bid number 25-05, purchase of equipment for 2025 Silverado PPV, admin for Police Department to Buster Miles Upfitters.
So moved.
I have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and second, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Item 19.
Consider action to accept the bid report and approve resolution number R-2231-25 to award bid number 25-06, purchase of equipment for 2025 Tahoe PPV Special Ops for Police Department to Buster Miles Upfitters.
So moved.
Second.
A motion and second, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Item 20.
Consider action to accept the bid report and approve resolution number R-2232-25 to award bid number 25-07, purchase of equipment for 2025 Tahoe PPV Patrol for Police Department to Buster Miles Upfitters.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Item 21.
Consider action to authorize the mayor to sign the Travelers Company Incorporated insurance agreement per the attached.
So moved.
I have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Item 22.
Consider action to authorize the mayor to sign the agreement with Cowbell Cyber Incorporated per the attached.
So moved.
So a motion and a second, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Item 23.
Consider action to authorize the mayor to sign the sale and purchase agreement for demolition and removal of old profile cotton mill lot 1 with K&D Adventures LLC and Kevin Stewart per the attached.
So moved.
Second.
A motion second, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. If you want, you folks have you right. All right, any opposed, same sign? Aye. All right, that does not pass. Item 24.
Consider action to approve a new position of police officer, range 20, FY 2024 COPS Hiring Program Award, award number 15J COPS-24-GG-0336-UHPX.
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second.
Waiting for more.
Any discussion? Other than Ms. Burke, you do a great job.
Plus
Thank you.
tax.
Oh, Lord, yes.
All right, if there's no other discussion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Item 25.
Consider action to accept the resignation of the following: Adam Patrick Johnson, firefighter, paramedic, effective November 30th, 2024.
So moved.
Motion, do I have a second? Motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Consent agenda.
Item 26 is budget amendments.
So moved.
Motion, do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Item 27, public comments concerning any general item. This is your opportunity to address the council for anything that's on your mind. Seeing no one come forward, we'll move on. We'll move on to 28, council member remarks. Anything?
I'm sure I can speak for everybody, saying how great the last week was with the lighting ceremony and the parade, and to see so many people from across the region, not just Jacksonville, but across the region coming to celebrate the season here with us in Jacksonville. And compliments to whomever is all responsible for the decorations here at City Hall. It's a beautiful job.
Very
Thank you.
beautiful.
And our driver, our wonderful driver, that gets us
Well.
to and from.
I'm still not sure he's got a license, but
That's beside the
And we could not control the weather. That was bad. You want it to be cold to
That's
Christmas, you got it.
Goodness. That's cool.
But it was wonderful, and I know Miss Rita Edwards, compliments to her for always, she does a great job organizing, but the event, the lighting on the square, that was fantastic. I know Janice is not here to say thanks to Park for what they did for that. But my family enjoyed both.
I enjoyed being with you.
I know you did.
All right. Anything else, councilmember remarks? Mayor?
Following up on that a little bit, I'd like to thank Janice Burns and her staff and the Christmas lighting committee it's a great job they did on the square.
They did.
Street department was also involved in that. It looks really good, I think. They did a good job. And again, second what Andy was saying about Rita, Rita's been needing to have rotator cuff surgery for a while. She kept putting it off till she could get through the parade time.
amazing.
So she had it the day after the parade.
Parade.
So she's very dedicated to that and did a very good job with it as usual. And, I have to compliment, I also follow up on what Andy was saying there, complimenting the people doing it. I don't know how those decorations in City Hall turned out to look as good as they did, because when I saw what's going on out there. But we had some people working really hard at that. I know Joy and Pam were very involved in it. Patty was supervising.
That is not true.
Bert
was
was
so pretty.
involved in it as well, and Kim Gert was out there. Rob was involved. They had Rob on ladder some of the time, so
And in the floor, the rest of the time.
forward rest time, Rob's not here, but all the people worked on that. It really turned. I think it looks really, really
Where
good.
did you put the topper on the trees? Is that
I
what
put
you
the
did?
top on the tree.
Okay,
They got
great.
me up there.
I know.
No, we
I
can't.
wish I could do that. I think that was Rob's job. But, and then just a couple of reminders, with Toys for Tots box is still out in the lobby. That ends Friday the 13th. So if you have a toy you want to drop by, we really appreciate you doing that and make somebody's Christmas a little bit better. And remind you that Tuesday and Wednesday, December 24th, 25th, City Hall will be closed. City operations will be closed. And then January the 1st for the new year. So a lot of exciting things going on. Thank y'all very much.
Thank you, Mayor.
Mayor, is the, police still doing the bicycle
Bicycle.
drive? Until
When's the 13th?
December 13th? Okay.
All right, thank you, Mayor. Any other business?
I got excited thinking about Christmas that I didn't put in there for my remarks and council member. Congrats to the Jack State football team winning Conference USA. What a tremendous feat in year 2 in Football Bowl subdivision. And although I want to get to go to the Orlando bowl game next Friday, I'm very excited for Jacksonville and so many people a part of this community that have a role to play in that. So congrats. And I think the Marching Southerners have a role the next morning, and so
Oh,
that's
yes,
really cool.
that is exciting. Universal Studios? Is that what?
I think that's what I was reading. It was
You watch her
Universal.
head right there, she's not nodding all the way.
So, just another opportunity for the Marching Southerners to showcase what they do, so.
We're gonna blow them away, of course. Okay, thank you.
Any other business? Any other business? All right, seeing none, a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Motion to have a second? Have a second? I didn't hear a second.
Second.
I guess we're gonna stay here all night.
No, motion second, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Thank you all.